Statement was something like, why did your black sisters allow you or you guys to be on here looking like that on
Mm-hmm.
national TV? But in
Mm-hmm.
the same case, you're on a national platform pointing them out.
Okay.
That's just as bad.
So if EB or Erica on your show think that hey, me being boring, tedious, or whatever you think, or me and being
Oh my God.
Greg is tedious, it doesn't matter. We're being our authentic self, and you're watching and you're viewing. And my edges they're back today.
Answer the question though. Because I'm not sure if the question is you asking about me and Aaron as a whole or that scene. But if the
No,
question
that's that scene. Well, no,
that scene.
no,
So
actually, it's a two-parter. So I want you to
it's
answer about
definitely
the scene and then also Aaron in general. But go ahead with the scene.
all right, bet scene first. So as far as that scene, first of all, I was proud of my dad because just like I can be very, very composed.
Mm-hmm.
I got that side to me. I know he was very
that, and then us having a meeting and failing. And then once this opportunity happened, they were like, okay, well, now you guys really can't meet. So
oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so even on the show, it says like, oh, 8, I said like, oh, it's been 8-9 months because at that time of filming, it had, that's how much time it passed by.
Ready, because it's already comments. What's going on? Da-da-da-da. Because I want to say, do you feel like that this show is a mixture of different shows put together? Like,
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. A lot of shows are a mixture of a lot of shows. I think this is a mixture of like Love is Blind meets Catfished.
Only yes, ma'am.
These people, they know they're people.
Okay.
But when you're dating somebody virtually and you never actually got to see them, either one or two things can happen.
How did you feel about that? Because
I'm the type of person
that I had difficult times dating. I really wasn't dating. I was just out here grinding, doing my thing, sticking to my routine. Really had got more into my fitness stuff, even though I had already been an athlete my whole life. But I had really just picked up on more of the weightlifting and all that type of stuff. So I really was just in tune with myself. And I was like, well, I'm getting older. I do want to find love. Maybe this is a way for me to find love. And I would work perfect for this. So that's what made me originally join the journey. I've been single for over like 2.5 years. So I haven't really been, some hit and miss dates. But it never was nothing past like, okay, me and you go out to eat maybe once or twice. And it just stayed really at a low vibration level. So that's really where I was at before the show. So I really went in with good intentions, hoping to see some.
I'm sorry, I'm talking the whole time. My bad. Welcome back to Commission Reviews of Queen of Reality TV. We got Dina, aka Christine, the Receipt Queen, in the building. We got League with the T, Champagne League, and we got Kiss My Cheeks TV. Dina, do you have a recap for me today?
I do.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go.
Okay, so we pick back up with Charlie and Jared, and then he reveals his secret. So he has a baby too that's 6 months old. So it's 6 kids between the two of them. Then Alicia and Irvin, they born, and she don't like him. That's all I got. And so then the first activity is body painting, and some were blindfolded, some were not. So Alexis has control issues. Ty and Brittany are up first to cook. Alicia interrupts them with her restrictions. Things get a little heated. And then Alicia was doing yoga with Brandon, which is an issue for Irvin. Then you had Alicia gaslighting Irvin, which he brought to her attention later on. And then at the dinner, Charlie and Jared did their baby announcement, which I don't know why, because it ain't nobody else's business. Nobody cared. But then the couples talk about the baby announcement, and then Clay and Tatiana go to the intimacy suite. He also has a newborn, but he hasn't told her yet. And then Woo, child. And then Chris and Jared have a conversation about Chris's childhood trauma. And Jared gave him some good advice and told him he was petty with the stop sign. And then it looks like Alicia and Irvin have the disagreement where she talks about she don't feel safe and she was gaslighting him. And then next week it looks like Brandon accuses Kiki of being an alcoholic, and Clay and Tatiana seem to have some type of disagreement or argument about him talking to somebody.
All right, that was a really good recap. First of all, let's start out with the fact that Jared has a whole child that's 6 months. Now, I said this last night. Now, the baby, he said it's 6 months old. He's probably lying. The baby probably about 3 months old in reality. Okay, and yes, Charlie talking noise, but she got a breast pump in the other room. So this situation to me is confusing and a bad narrative and a bad soap opera scene, a bad Lifetime movie. It's just bad all the way around. So, Dina, since you started recap, what you thought? Give me your thoughts about the situation, Mama.
They both should have stayed at home.
Uh-oh.
No, and I say this
with their newborn babies.
right. Because first of all, like old girl said, so you was pregnant when you auditioned or signed up or decided to be on the show or whatever. And where is the baby? Is the baby on site? Because what is you pumping for? Just because, come on, I'm still breastfeeding. So if the baby has to be there.
I was thinking the same thing. Dina. I was like confused.
You're not pumping and FedExing it.
What?
So
okay, I don't know.
The baby got to be, because she said I'm still breastfeeding.
Present tense. She did.
So all I'm saying is both of them should have stayed home. And then what is somebody? Let me get my good quotes out because I wrote some good quotes down that I didn't want to forget. Okay, so this has to be one, they should have got a nursery instead of the boom boom room with all newborn kids. I gotta get my stuff out before I start drinking. And is this never ever Mets or is this never ever truthful?
Your ass crazy.
I'm just saying. We got three newborns. Okay, because Charlie and Jared have a newborn each, and then Clay got a newborn he ain't talked about yet. And again, probably the reason why they got people in all these little bitty ass rooms with these little bitty ass beds because there's a baby in the house. Ain't nobody talking about. That's what I want to figure out. But anyways, they should have both stayed at home.
Okay, my Cheese TV. What are your thoughts about the pump and the breast and all the? Well, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead, Mama.
I agree. I said the same thing. My grandmother was very old school. What are you even doing out the house? Just gave birth a month ago. She was very strict with that 6 weeks. And that was mine. Your body is still open to germ and all this stuff. You doing all this for the clout of television. And it's not the clout you thinking because we looking at you sideways because man, you got a newborn. Now, I said in my review last week, the only thing that could be worse is if he was sitting at home with 2-week-old twins, and I wasn't that far off. So they deserve each other. This goes into the if y'all like it, I love it for you category. And we just gonna talk about it. Y'all put y'all business in the street. We gonna talk about it. That's
100%. 100%.
It's trifling. That's what I'm gonna say. That's trifling. And Clay, you had the perfect window at that dinner when everybody was raising their hands about the babies. You should have went ahead and raised your hand too.
Raise your hand for sure.
You gonna look 10 times worse dropping this bomb 3 weeks later.
Real bad. They go all. Lee?
Yeah, all of that.
I feel the smoke coming through your side, man. We're gonna get there. Okay, so to continue, Lee, I can't with you today. So I want to go ahead and go to the next thing.
I'm already 3 glasses of wine.
Oh, Jesus. Well, okay, hold on. Let me hurry up. Okay, so the Alicia and Irvin situation. Now, we talked about this in Live last night, and I know Dina mentioned it in her recap. So as they cuddle in bed, she says, I am a traditional gal. He's like, we don't have to have sex. It's like we just fall asleep on the couch, which many of us have with our boyfriends or whatever. So she is giving this, I don't want to really be seen on TV, kissing up on my man or going to the boom room or whatever y'all want to call it. What are y'all thoughts about that? Is she being too? Because some people are saying she's being too rigid, but at the same, some people are saying she's being respectful, and that's her. She should be who she want to be. Gina?
Well, I personally think that she's, trying to respect her temple. She talked about her whole spiritual journey. But sometimes I believe if somebody's not feeling somebody, they use that like, oh, I'm celibate. Oh, I'm old school, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not saying the right man would come along and make her lose her principles or anything like that. But I feel like if she was into him a little bit more, they could have fell asleep on the couch or whatever. But I feel like she's using that as an excuse not to bring her wall down. Personally,
I agree 100%. Kim, my cheese, you feel the same way? Man, didn't you hit that one? You ate that.
I think you should respect people's boundaries. I understand. At the end of the day, you all are strangers. That's your first time meeting, and they've only known each other online for 3 months. So I get her boundaries, but again, that's supposed to be your man. You got to give him something. You can't. And as we watch her throughout this episode, she also doesn't know how to talk to people. In my opinion, kind of rude. And sometimes it's all about the tone. It ain't really about what you saying, it's how you saying it. And if I'm supposed to be your man, you could kind of talk to me a little bit more kindly. That's just what I picked up from it.
That's a good point. She kind of does come off a little bit of I think who used this last night, I think it was DJ Smooth, abrasive, a little bit. But with that being said, I know that I've called that as well. So I guess it depends on what you're doing and maybe the environment she's in. Maybe she could have softened up a little bit. I don't know. Leah, you still with the smoke? You ain't got nothing to say? I'm just.
Going on a show after only been online dating for 3 months is actually really crazy because I don't even know if I actually like you.
Very good point. Very good point. I think all of us 4 months, but either way, go 3 or 4 months. It's still the same
How
thing.
many ever months is you don't really know if you actually like a person until after you've been seriously dating them in person for at least 4 months, maybe 5. Hell, with me 6. I don't know if I actually like you. So y'all, they getting thrown into this situation after only been texting and video chatting for 3 months. It's crazy.
Well,
Do
no,
you
that's
get a love
100%
is
true.
blind vibe? Because it kind of gives in person, maybe she's not attracted to him.
I mean, at least with Love is Blind, you get to talk to them for a certain amount of time and then they move into that little apartment. I mean, I ain't a big Love is Blind, fanatic or whatever, but I'm
Right.
guessing that's what they do. But even with Love is Blind, you get to the transition is immediate.
You get to
Oh,
try it out.
and
You try it
also
out.
it's also according to the poll from when we started the Ready to Love episode the last time where he said this is the #1 dating most successful dating show. I thought Love is Blind, according to my mama's dialect, it was #1. Oh, okay.
It is. We're in the chitlin circuit area. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Continue moving on. For them to get to that level, they would have to change a lot, and I don't think they're willing to change it. And let's start with
Men don't change they draws more than they change their personalities, attitudes, and dating
Jesus.
habits. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let that be what that is.
Okay, so we gonna jump to Rhonda Jones with the intimacy suite is back, as she stated, and how they have to do the strip. Now, I want to ask y'all a question because they have the strip and the body painting. To me, being intimate in the public, I feel like it could be difficult if this is your first time. To me, that's kind of I thought it was kind of early for this, but I was like, maybe I'm being a little old school. I don't know, but everybody didn't see comfortable, and some people seem a little bit too comfortable. I will say that as well. So we got blindfolded. People have to ask permission, and we talked about it last night. At first, I was kind of like, I'm not sure about that. I was like, okay, cool, ask for permission, even though everybody didn't follow the lesson plan, Lex. But anyway, so the part where her having her hands down his pants, I was like, that was the most awkward scene, along with the whole entire head to the toe. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're gonna keep on pushing. So, Dina, give me your thoughts first about the body painting, please. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say this again, like I said last season. I don't know why they couldn't have got some money and put up them little private cubicles where everybody is facing the instructor, but you're not being seen by the other people.
I like this
And
too.
when they did that position thing last year, like I just felt like people would have felt a little bit more comfortable, and that is like throwing somebody out there, like because we talked about it when they had the body painting date on as a first date on Ready to Love this season. So I think that body painting thing could have came like maybe two more episodes down the line.
Right.
However, some people did enjoy it. Some people were uncomfortable. I think the people that were uncomfortable was because it was too many other people around. But if you was focusing on your partner and not everybody else, you should have just pretended like with nobody else there. I know that's hard to say or easy to say and hard to do. So, but like I said, I feel like they should have got the little cubicles again.
Kiki and Brandon did really well with theirs when they was going, doing back and forth. It kind of worked well for them, but it didn't do like well, like you said, for others. I'm sorry, Kim about Cheese TV. What are your thoughts on the paint, the body painting?
I have a couple of thoughts. First, Dina, I agree with you, but you also have to think about even if it wasn't other people there, the camera's still there, and the whole everybody on TV gonna see me rubbing up and down on somebody with some paint. But I want to know what you signed up for. I wanted to shout out the real bodies. I appreciate everyone didn't look like an Instagram model, but they still looked beautiful in their swimming attire. And I appreciate it. Some people were a little bit uncomfortable, but they still did it. And I was like, shout out to the real bodies on TV.
Amen.
I did not like the ownership comment. I don't ever like male or female to say I have ownership over someone. That's cringy to me. That's a red flag for me.
Big red flag.
And with something else I wrote on this piece of paper, I can't read my own handwriting. What they say? Oh, I wanted to address Rhonda wrong for busting them out for having sex in that shower. I wasn't mad. It was messy, but I was waiting for her to bust out them 6 kids.
For real.
And not only that, you can tell that these people ain't trying to be all that intimate, because when she said the intimacy suite is back, nobody clapped.
Nobody. Girl.
And then she's like, I said the intimacy.
Oh, yeah, she did. You're right.
But I think last season, those people have been dating for years. Like, I think the longest, was 12 years?
Yeah.
So those people were a lot more invested than this season. We got a couple of monthers, and it's a couple of people I think just here for the TV. It ain't been online at all.
And is.
So, I think there's a lot of fakeness going on this season.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, that tickled me. Oh, my God.
Man, I swear to God, if this was fake gold, everybody's necks would be green.
Oh, my God.
Fakery and fuckery going on.
Nope.
A lot. So that's why I'm having a good time talking about it, because I don't believe a lot of this shit for the first place. Because you can't tell me half the cast want to come on the TV and say they had a baby on their partner online. Like, that shit is embarrassing.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so, oh my God, that's okay. To me, I just didn't understand any of that at all. But I want to wrap up the whole thing. So when they got to talking about it, we saw Chris whisper, "You didn't ask for my permission." Wait, hold on, huh?
You didn't let Lee.
Oh, my bad, Mama. Go ahead, babe. Well, I thought you wanted to talk about certain things, so I didn't know she wanted to. Go ahead, Lee. You want to dabble in this, Mama? The paint.
I feel that there's some of the people they was uncomfortable because everybody wasn't blindfolded, right? Yeah, everybody wasn't blindfolded. So the people that wasn't blindfolded, I probably feel like they was a little bit uncomfortable. So that's probably why they didn't get blindfolded. Asking for my permission is crazy. Not blink twice. Christopher needs to get online and blink twice.
No, I thought it was good to ask for permission, because at the end of the
Well,
day,
he said you didn't ask for my permission, so he needs to blink twice. And I mean, later on,
yes. he does need to blink twice, or just
He
go
needs
ahead
to.
and pack up and walk out.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. He needs to. Christopher needs to go ahead and blink twice because ain't no way when asking for somebody's
Twice is
permission.
he on even on the right show, batting for the right team?
Oh,
Oh,
Wait,
ma'am.
hold on.
Wait a
What?
minute.
okay.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Jesus.
Well,
Lord.
well. What do
Oh.
Jesus hands? And I'm gonna drink to that.
Woo. Okay, we almost there because I have some things to say before we even get there. But
Okay, come
before
on with it.
okay, so oh Lord Jesus. Okay, so now that one little thing about the kitchen, and I want to get into that because Alicia gets kicked out the kitchen. So first of all, the beginning stages of showing the couple, cooking together, I did like that in the beginning. But then, like I said yesterday, whenever what I'm saying, you doing a barbecue with your man or anything, you can get your argument because you didn't bring the sauce out fast enough. It can go down. So what I'm saying is cooking in the kitchen, for everybody, it's a pressure cooker. So I'm not sure who picked that as a challenge, but they kicked her out of the kitchen because she was trying to say, look, I have an autoimmune deficiency, I have all things going on, I can't eat this, can you make it this way? Now I'm not sure if it was what Denny was saying earlier. Oh no, sometimes Kim Cheeks TV was saying earlier that the way she came off and maybe kind of took it to another level because he was already pissed off or frustrated. But come on, Dean. I know you. Go ahead, Mama. Go
Let me
ahead.
tell you something.
Uh
First of
oh.
all, it ain't that serious because if you listen to what she said, he said, you don't eat regular butter. And she goes, well, sometimes, but not all the time. Can you just. So here's the thing I am deathly allergic to eggs. So if I was to come into the kitchen, I'd have been like, hey, y'all, are y'all making anything with eggs because I'm deathly allergic? And if they'd have said this, and this, I'd be like, okay, I'm just not gonna eat that.
There you
I'm
go.
not gonna tell them to not cook their food however they supposed to cook it. And the fact that you eat it sometimes, but you don't eat it sometimes, you just want to go in there and have a damn moment. There was no reason for you to take your stank ass attitude
Oh
into
Jesus.
that kitchen and ruin a moment. They was in there getting along. He's like, hand me this. She's like, yes, bad. All that. They was having them a cool cooking show moment and everything was great. And you went in there and you ruined it because you miserable.
Well, first of all, some people were saying he was being bossy to her. But what I'm gonna say before I go kick my cheeks, I'm gonna say this because see, now that I've changed my diet and I live a certain type of way, if I was to go somewhere like that, I would have to say I have to eat this way or I'm not eating at all. But I don't want anybody to change their entire situation. But this is what I said yesterday. You can't tell me that if she came into this program that she didn't tell the production, I can only eat this and that. So why wasn't that accommodation not told to him through production? Or did they leave it out for this to happen? I'm just
No,
saying.
and not only, oh, sorry,
No,
not
no.
only that, she asked him to make her a pan of vegetables with just oil, but don't do too much.
But not too much. It's kind of like you need to get your own pan and make your own vegetables.
Right, because how do you know how much you want on there? Because he still might do too much because you're not in the kitchen to see it. I do agree with that. It was a lot. Lee, we almost there, baby. You got something to say about the kitchen?
Let me listen. Hold on, because that kitchen scene, it pissed me off. Real bad. If that listen, and my mama is on here because so she know I don't let nobody in my kitchen. If you is in the kitchen and you making something to eat for me, as long as it's not this in it, we good. Go ahead and do whatever it is that whatever you gonna make, whatever you gonna make. I'm gonna try it.
Right. Out of respect. My mama.
It sound not too much. Can you make me a pan of vegetables, but not too much? Sound like you've been dating white people.
Oh
Because what do
Lord.
you mean not too much? Not too much seasoning, not too much vegetables, not too much what?
Why don't we just go ahead and put raisins in the potato salad too?
Oh
Yeah,
Well,
no.
hold on,
What
wait a
in the
minute.
world?
that's
Uh,
what she giving.
oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm saying yeah, I'm gonna drink to that.
It was a huge Costco Sam's Club bag,
It's
and they
given
did
very
not
much
cook them
so. I'll
all.
just go to Costco's for the
She could
samples.
have made her own. She could have made her own, and it's a way that you say things because at the beginning she didn't come in the kitchen because remember in the yard she
That's what
what?
they said. What is that? Potatoes. I can't do that. I can't.
Oh,
It sounds disgusting. All that food y'all said make my stomach hurt. I have to get out this topic. I'm about to be sick. I can't eat like that. That's nasty. I'm just saying.
Lord.
Nasty.
See,
Somebody eats like that every day.
Well, I cannot. So I want to get into the whole yoga situation with Brandon and Alicia. I know y'all got a lot to say about that, and then we're gonna finally get into the end of it all. The whole thing with Brandon and Alicia. Now it's really going by what you all have been saying this entire time. She's not that into him. Like if he's telling you at night or whatever, y'all talking, pillow talking, hey, I'm gonna do some yoga with you, and she's like, I don't feel like it, whatever that situation is, and all of a sudden in the morning you doing it with somebody else. What's happening? Like I don't, Dina, come on.
Let me sit up for this.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, first of all, the gaslighting was on 1,000. Okay, I would never tell somebody I don't do something, want to do something with them that I'm potentially dating, and then go do it with a rando. That's just asinine, diabolical, and fucking stupid. Like, and you're all in the same house, so it wasn't like he wasn't gonna know. Then when he brought it to your attention, because you're supposed to bring things to your attention when something don't feel right or at whatever, then you try to tell him that it's his insecurity. No, you playing in my face. So he let it slide. Then later on, he circled back around and told her, "You're deflecting. You gaslighting and not know so many words or whatever." And then she was like, "Oh, I don't feel safe." Because you're being called out. Now you don't feel safe. I was proud of him for getting up and walking away. Then she gonna be like, "Come here." That's narcissistic bullshit. You're gaslighting him. You're projecting shit onto him. You playing in his face. And then after you tell him you feel unsafe, then you're like, "But no, come here." That's like, no, you don't deal with women like that because they will get you in trouble. That's like, no, but I mean, yes, but I mean, no. And now you in the police station. Walk, not walk, run expeditiously away from that woman.
Wow. Damn. Keep my cheeks, mama. What's your thoughts, baby?
I 100% agree, because it's giving, to me, it's giving, you aren't attracted to him, but you want to be on TV. You caught yourself when you realize how triggering what you said, "I don't feel safe," was. So you want to call him back so he don't pack up his bag, and you mess up your opportunity to be on this television show. It's giving you playing in our face. So we gotta talk about you since you want to play in our face. It's giving unreal to me.
Lee?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I cannot stand her. I swear to God. Okay, so let me go ahead first and give this disclaimer before we even get to this where we are about to go. So get ready to travel down to the messy area. The views and opinions expressed on this channel are those of this channel and are for entertainment purposes only. Do not try this at home. And don't whine in the comments when you. Now, there are two things I want to say. First thing I want to say that everyone knows as far as the community. Can y'all not hear me? Y'all not hear? Okay, I'm sorry. But I want to say, first of all, you can wait, hold on. Who all can't hear me?
I can
I
hear you.
can.
Okay. Just refresh your page, Kim. It might be just a glitch. But or someone just sent it or message to her. So one thing I want to say first, as far as the community is concerned, everybody knows I love the community. I would never out anybody in no kind of way. I've never done that on my channel or in real life. Second thing I want to say, I am a blogger. I do this in real life. So you research, you get information, you figure things out. What I'm about to post is the same thing I posted last night, which I got off the internet from Reddit, Lipstick
Heavy on the
Alley, all the
internet
things.
part.
I'm just saying. So I want everybody to get off the gas when it comes to blaming cast member of Red to Love, Down for whatever y'all call it, for this mess with that mess with Lex and Chris with they messiness spilling out into the streets. She has no control over that. It's just messy. It's just that's what it is. Period. The fuck? Okay. So starting out with the first picture I'm going to show. Hold on, let me add her back. Hold on. Now, this was on the internet. Kimachi, can you hear me, mama? Can you hear me now? Can she still not hear me? Kimachi TV. Yeah, can y'all message her? I don't think she still can't hear me. I don't know. But okay, so like I said, here's one of the pictures. Okay, this is Herbie. By the way, let me What's that picture you sent me? Hold on. I thought I had it right here. There's a picture I have I want to show y'all first before I even get into this. Hold on, let me add her back. Okay, here we go. So this person right here, this is a page that has been around for March 2009. And I want to show this first of all, because again, when you guys give narratives that are not real, I love exposing and showing you are remedial. Like, so look at the date, March 2009. How can this be a person's fake page? Please do your research before you speak out loud. Please stop the cap. That's all I'm saying.
Heavy on that.
It's pretty irritating. Like, I just don't understand. Okay, so we gonna it's just y'all don't even use the brain cells that God gave you. That's what I'm saying. I'm being honest. Okay, hold on. Okay, so these y'all stop saying that this girl is involved with this. She ain't got nothing to do with it. Again, this is all over the internet. All over the internet, right? There was a lot of speculations about this man when Red to Love was on. Let's keep it real. Okay, and I never ever, if you look at any of my videos, I never brought that up on purpose. Out of respect, I did that. Even though every other blogger did, I did not. So it is what it is now. Period. Okay. So this
And let's be very clear.
go ahead.
The only reason that, well, now I'm going to say not the only reason, because he does report on certain, I don't want to say ready to love, but pop culture. Herbie said that he had seen him on OF on that other site. So yeah, just we're not going to talk about the person from Ready to Love Dallas Cast, and it's not a personal vendetta against the two people that is on this show. If it was authentic, then it would have shown on camera. But that's neither here nor there. I digress.
It is what it is. I just know people was talking noise and saying that this is all because of Tequila. It's like, child, how in the world Tequila had nothing to do with this?
Oh. And let me go ahead and put this out, since I still have the floor. There is another, well, I ain't gonna call her an up and coming blogger, but she do be in the comments and the chats of a lot of content creators on this here app. Please refrain from your continuously commenting and bashing Tequila, because if I release the information that I know, your content creation career that you think that you're getting ready to start will be over. Reason why you had to move from Dallas to another city. Please be quiet. Tamasha, continue on.
Oh my God. What the? Okay.
Why you all up in the DMs, all up in the videos like you Diddy, you better pipe down. And that's my only and final warning.
Literally feel like I'm the producer of the Source Awards and I'm standing on the stage. Literally. Literally. And I'm like,
come on over to death row.
I wasn't ready for anything. Like, literally. I wasn't. Look. Look.
Now, since we about to jump down the rabbit hole of being messy, according to a couple of people that is on this here app, and one of them is on the show, she's spreading the narrative that Tequila is the queen of fake pages. But let's not forget that way back when you was getting ready to be on this show, Lex, just so that you understand who's speaking. I'm talking about Lex. There's a whole text message thread of you telling Tequila, because you getting ready to start filming, you don't know how you're gonna be able to moderate the Yo Ready to Love Facebook group that only has 12 followers when you go live.
Oh shit.
That you needed a moderator in order to moderate your group, because what you thought was Ready to Love Philly was gonna be airing the same time that you was filming, and that wasn't the case. So You told Tequila to create a fake Facebook page so that she could be a moderator of your 40,000 plus followers in that fake Facebook group that you continuously shout out on your page. Yeah, please. And if I need to show the receipts, I definitely will because I have them. So stop coming for Tequila because y'all done fell out. What you did was you made the enemy with the wrong person. Let's be real.
Cause she got back up.
Well, as far as shit,
Do you want me to continue?
go ahead, Mama. Go ahead, cause I'm. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
And as for what's his name, Mr. Christopher, please, because if I get on OnlyFans and I pay $19.99 to subscribe to your page, and I see what I'm not supposed to see, we will be going live about it. So back up off Tequila too. Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna say this for sure. I think certain people should be quiet, and he's really one of them. Literally, he's the main one that shouldn't be saying anything at all, online or behind the scenes. And what you guys don't understand is that even though you guys are talking behind the scenes, I usually find out about all of it. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I said it before on live. I don't hide anything. I usually find out about all of it. And you guys really think that it's always one person, or it's always a certain person. You guys be so far off. Like you guys need to really, y'all are not detectives. You're not sleuths. You struggle. It's no way because y'all come up with stuff and say, "I know this person." Like you sound remedial. Like how do you know? You don't know anything. Just like you didn't know. Just like you didn't know about who was behind this casting. You're clueless. Like, get the fuck out of here with this. I was talking to him after September for 3 months. That does not make a year. And I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over and over. You cannot add 3-4 months to a year. It's 12 months in a year. Come on, man. Irritating. Anywho. Okay. So y'all got any final thoughts about this?
I just think certain people just need to go ahead and cut their losses and go home. Meaning Alicia and Irvin. She not there for him. She
At
want to
all.
be on TV, but she don't want nobody to touch her. And while again, I'm all about respect and boundaries. I just really feel, and this is my personal opinion, not the
So y'all got
opinion
any
or
final
views
thoughts about
expressed of
this?
anybody else on this channel,
I
that
just, I
she's
just
using
think certain
her
people just need to
boundaries
go ahead
as
and cut
an
their losses
excuse.
and go home.
Hold on, wait a minute, Mama. Can my cheese TV, Mama? We can hear the background. Which okay, I think she was trying to get on here. She probably got something to say, and I hate she can't be on here because I know she got something she want to say. I'm sorry.
We're gonna get it together. We can do the final thoughts and maybe she can come back before we're done. But
Right.
like I said, I just really feel like it may be a true boundary, but I feel like she's using it as an excuse to her benefit and whatnot. Charlie and Jared, they just need to go on here and go home or get them some WIC and Section 8 and call it a day.
Not the modern day Brady Bunch.
Man,
There is a story.
no, Chris is not on the panel.
And
I
he
don't
ain't gonna
know.
never be.
Oh, child.
And the reason why he ain't the reason I mean to be quiet. Is it my turn?
I don't know. I was trying to look. Anyway, let me just. Hold on.
Tequila checking in.
Okay, what's going on, Bookie? She says Tequila checking in. I really want Lex, Chris, and Tamasha to stop speaking on me. These people are
Boom.
blocked on my socials and my phone. I don't think or speak of these people. I eat real good in real life and
And
do
do.
and do. She do. She do.
And do.
Um, yeah, just rewinded Kimachi TV. I really don't understand the whole
Well,
situation
we
where
waiting
people
on Kiss
saying
My
that
Cheek to come back and drop her comments. I know she
Mama,
got something fire to
she
say.
she says she can't.
Mhm.
She's having problems getting back on. I'm not sure what's happening. She says she got confused about the people once the wait. I get confused by the people once the season is over. Look, that's the whole thing that people who are new to the situation don't understand. When the season is over, nobody will be talking about the L to the E to the X. Like literally nobody, not even in the group. Like gonna be like, oh, remember her?
She'll be the second Lex to drop off into infinity.
I cannot and beyond. I am so
Me,
done.
oh, and that was shade intended. Meanwhile, you the admin of your group that got 40,000 people in it, but your post get 2-3 likes and one comment, and one of them is 2 comments, and one of them is yours. So I digress.
Look, Tequila says this statement. I just want them to be blessed without using my name. I love that for
Amen.
her. I love that for her. She was like, look, you
Yeah,
can do what you
see,
gotta do. Be happy. Just keep my name out your mouth.
Yep, you know what? See, that's why she my good sis. Because listen, you only got a couple of chances to speak on me negatively, and then I'm going to the pits of hell. I don't give about your damn kids. I don't give about your grandma with no teeth or your grandpa that is on his last breath. I don't give a fuck. And
Oh,
that
and
is
I
what
just
I
wanted
need.
to tell Kiss My Cheeks, Tequila was not White Boots. That was Kiera.
And that's what listen, but Tequila, that's my girl. So she's far
Period.
much
She
better
mine
than me
too.
because let me tell you something. I would go to the pits of hell.
I feel like the cooler really has been quiet. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Y'all, the first thing y'all do is because y'all look at my stuff, and then y'all say her name. Do y'all think I'm an idiot and can't do this by myself? I've been doing it by myself since the very beginning. People trust me with things, but Tequila has been far from this. She's one of the, she has not been a part of any of this. I told you guys from the get-go, I'm coming for you. Commission Reviews this is my beef. This is my situation. Any tea I get will be dropped right here on my channel. I said that from the very first episode. I did not lie or stutter. I sat in it. I stand on that. So when she says Kamisha referred me for and I did because I felt she should have been the one to do it, and I still stand on that. They got the wrong one. I got my offer letter and was casted. I refer Chris and Les. Producers withdrew my offer. I still have the text messages from producers who was like, "We love T." I still have that. So get up out of here.
T probably got her the offer letter in her email. Oh well, actually, she do. Not even probably. She does. She
And
does.
I will say this live for everybody to hear this. I
I don't want you to
regret.
make feel.
I regret the fact that she even was nice to open her heart up and referred. I wish she was selfish. I'm gonna say it again. I wish
Yep,
she
I
was
said the same
selfish
thing.
and not have referred anybody because I could have referred other cast members. I referred only one cast member. And that was her. I didn't say anyone else in them. I wanted her to get the opportunity. To be honest, I didn't want nobody else in the pool. I wanted them to only pull for her. When I came up with the whole idea of Red to Love Dallas, she was the only one I chose. I could have chose anybody.
But let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this.
She deserved it.
She did. And God is gonna give her big one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna give Lex and Chris, and God is gonna give Lex and Chris a front row seat to her success. That's bigger than, better than these shows that Chris keep getting on and Lex keep getting on. But I will say this: one thing that Tequila ain't never have to worry about is missing their kids' high school graduation,
Oh God,
whatever graduation was, to get some dick that don't want her no more. But I
Jesus
digress.
Christ! Oh my God! Hold on! Oh my God, Jesus Christ! First of all, I forgot. Kid My Cheeks TV is in the chat, and she's really confused about who was who. I didn't realize she didn't know. So, Mama Alexis, whatever her name is the one who has the Facebook group, more than one. She's bought and paid for by OWN. The tag is sticking out of the back end of her. That's who she is, period. And she's a Facebook holder group. She got chosen by default because she has lighter skin, nothing more.
Oh,
And period. And so I said it. Commission Review said it, period.
okay.
Come for me. I want you to. Please. So anyway, like I said, that's what happened with that. That's all she is, period. That's it. She's not a cast member. She wishes she was. She's not. The fuck up out of here. I don't care who don't like it. Any cast member don't like it, eat it up and grill it. I don't care. Or come for me. But you won't, because you can't handle it.
Nope. You can't handle the truth.
No, can't
Okay,
handle
Barack.
me.
All right, Dwayne Johnson is in the building. Got it.
All right, so that's my final thoughts about the situation. Period. I just
Well, that's it. I thank y'all for tuning in to Kamisha Reviews with the tea that we just spilled.
Wait a
We'll see
minute.
y'all. We'll see y'all
But
tomorrow. We'll
y'all
see y'all
missed all.
tomorrow.
Wait, Tequila was spilling some tea in
Yeah,
there.
I'm right here.
Talk about it.
So
Oh yeah, that's only
Tequila.
Chris and Alex. First of all, well, because I wasn't on the live last night, so let's be very, very clear. Because you know how I don't be doing. They be lying about ages and job descriptions and jobs, and people be homeless and or they don't have a home and they millionaires on these shows. But hold on, Lex is 47. Christopher is 35. 47 minus 35 is 12. That means that she's old enough to be his bigger sister. And if she was out there hoeing like some of the people that I know, you could have had a baby at 12 years old. So you old enough to be his mama. Therefore, you a grandma. Why are you dating somebody that's 35 years old, fake dating somebody
Wait a
that's
minute. Hold
35
on.
years old?
Kid My
Hmm
Cheeks TV. Kim My Chick Stevie said Google does not know the lady either. I tried. But check this out. But check this out, Lex. Google my name. I bet you all my shit come up. Google my name. You
So
can Google me,
therefore,
sweetie.
you on that couch with them grandma shoes on with the little kitten heel on, talking
Oh
about some you
Jesus.
45 years old and you 47 and Christopher is 35 because he's only a couple years older than me.
Well,
Literally.
I'm 48. I'm proud of my age. I would never lie about my age. I'm
Yeah,
blessed. I'm highly
but
favored.
your fiance ain't 35.
Oh Jesus, he
I
shows not.
digress.
He's
All
not.
right.
Period.
So now that's my point. So while you on here
And you
talking
fake dating.
and
Fake
then
dating. At
but here's
47,
the
well, at the time it was still on 47. She's now 48. You are fake dating at this big age. You are fake dating.
But here's the next thing. When they was doing the little beach scene and she was like, you attracted to me, and he was like, oh, I just go off of personality and vibes. That mean you ugly.
Oh my
And
God.
he ain't attracted to you.
He
Because
ain't talking about
I
he
ain't
got
never had no man tell me well, first of all, I ain't never asking a man because if the man is in my presence, that means that he is attracted to me. I ain't never had to ask no man, are you attracted to me? And then he'd be like, well, I'm just going off of your personality and your vibe.
I mean,
Cause
I'm not
huh?
gonna lie, that's true. And I separate from if I felt nothing towards her, I would say the same thing that Lee is saying. That's literally what that was. It was a very awkward situation. I'm just gonna be honest about that. It was. It was like an awkward, uncomfortable. Nothing about this gave organic. Ooh, I've known you for a year. Even people who were together for 3-4 months had more chemistry than you two. But y'all been talking for a
in
year.
here. And I'm gonna keep it 100% real. If a man is not texting you, hello, good morning, beautiful, hello, gorgeous, oh my God, you look so amazing today. Oh, I love your eyes, blah blah blah. If you have to ask a man, is he attracted to you? The answer is no.
Now that's true. You well the good morning messages is for me. I can't stand them. But to be honest, yes. If I have to ask my man something like that, baby, it's not good. I mean, I'm just being
Mm-mm.
honest. It's not looking good. And to
It
me,
ain't
it's
looking
like
too good, baby.
it's not looking real or even nice. And I'm not even trying to even shade her for the looks or anything like that. I'm being honest. It just looks really fake to me. I can't respect that. And then you can try to ignore what you want, baby. I have receipts, some receipts out there. There's no lies to this. You were like second choice. You were just like, the girl at the dodgeball when you try to choose everybody. You were the last person. You just kind of had to go there because you the last person left, so you got chosen. So miss me with all, I'm number one, I
Exactly.
got chosen. No, ma'am, it don't work that way. I ain't trying to hurt your
And
feelings,
then
but it is what it is.
And then
Period.
my next thing is you was like because we took a break because of a situation, and the situation was the person that the person that he ended up meeting after Ready to Love Dallas, and we already disclosed the timeline, not timelining.
Mm-hmm.
So basically you just sat there and was just like, if this was realistic, you sat there and was like, oh well, I'm just gonna wait for it to be my turn.
On the sidelines.
But hold on, look, this is my thing. If I'm
What's
gonna
the
be
name of
like,
Sideline?
wait,
Who put that?
hold on.
Monica? Ain't that song
Oh
by
yeah,
Monica?
oh yeah,
I
it
said
is.
the
Oh,
sideline whole song.
so hold on, wait. Let me say this. The part that is confusing to me, if I'm gonna come on with a narrative, I'm gonna make sure that my T's are crossed. Erase this, delete this. You have whole posts out there where you're saying, "Oh, they all love Lulu," where he's kissing this woman that you're saying that you allegedly didn't know. There's a relationship. You so gagged, you so gooped because it was all live. Mama, how are you posting about them on your page? Why didn't you delete that stuff? It doesn't make any sense. Even Maya didn't be like, girl, what you talking about? You was not a part of the relationship. To me, it's like if I'm gonna do an old fake narrative, you should have made sure the people on the internet knew about it. You should have made sure things was done correctly. It's a,
Scrub
a
the
sloppy ghetto ass mess.
First of all, I would have scrubbed any as being the admin. And, let me go ahead and put out a communications degree. As being an admin of a Facebook group that has 40,000 people in it, I would have scrubbed any page, any pictures that I would have posted of them. First of all, second of all, if I'm going to be on this show, there would have been random pictures in different bloggers, different
Mm-hmm.
people that report on these shows. It'd been different pictures of us randomly, whether they was AI generated or not,
Come on now.
that buzz would have started to start buzzing. And then when the show dropped, we did a full photo shoot somewhere out in LA. They was already at Santa Monica, but whoever told her back at home in Philadelphia, West Philadelphia, born and raised, whoever put that wardrobe together, telling her to wear that sheer bodycon dress on the beach was crazy.
Oh my
Because
god.
why would you wear a bodycon dress to the beach? I'm still trying to make it to make sense. And then the dress wasn't even flattering because when you turn to the side, when y'all was trying to put y'all's feet in the water, he was trying to roll up his pants legs. We see your beer belly.
Oh my God, Jesus, no. Okay,
So I don't know who did her
I
wardrobe and I don't know who did her PR. But well, I won't hire her as a client, but somebody else should have hired her as a client for PR because everything that you have done leading up to you being aggressive, being possessive, and acting crazy, it somebody would have told you no, just shut up.
the reason why, okay, and I know this is crazy. The reason why I do not talk about people's outfit or their bodies, whatever, because I've said it before in my channel a lot, and I don't like her. But it's just a thing for me because I don't think I'm perfect, and I'm working on myself. Now, mind you, I'm not gonna lie. If she was to ever cover my body, baby, I would go. My body looking real good right now. I'm not tripping.
It's body
It's
is
giving.
serving.
It is. So if something was to pop off,
No,
I could do it.
no.
No,
All I'm
no, not you,
saying
not,
is
not you, mama. No. Listen, what I'm saying. I'm saying if anything was to ever happen, baby, you couldn't come for me. But I'm just keeping it real because if anyone trying to say anything, because my platform leads is free to say what you want to say. Y'all always try to come for me. I'm just saying if she ever was to come for me, the
I
body is
said it
tea. No.
at
My body is
Champagne
tea.
Lee.
So it
Said
would
it.
be a lot.
Oh, and so is mine.
Oh
So
yeah, always.
at Champagne Lee, I said it.
But hold on, I want to give it.
Whoever did your wardrobe for you to get on a plane. Well, I know from where I live, it's a 6-hour flight from LA from where I live. So you probably maybe at 5.5, if that. Where from where you live, somebody helped you pack that suitcase in order to get to Los Angeles, California, Calabasas, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and you
Hold
put
on.
that dress
Let
in
me give it.
in that suitcase.
Tequila was talking in the chat. She mentioned it as well, but Tequila said that Maya is better in real life and
She
is.
is.
To me, and I didn't want to say this, but since Tequila has entered the chat, as my girl Lee would say, the thing about it is Maya is a baddie. So you went from a Maya a baddie to a not baddie. I'm just being honest. This ain't got nothing to do with looks. This is
No,
levels. It's
he went from
levels.
Maya who makeup done, hair done, nails done, looking good, and her outfits is tea to somebody wearing $100 bill dress on a balcony at a resort out of the country.
Oh my
That's what
god.
he did. That's what he did.
She also says, I hate that they're using her as a storyline.
And
So
ain't gave her not a dare, ain't cut not a near check.
I will say this to me. I feel like it's kind of messed up that they're using Maya like that. And Maya kind of keeps quiet. She keeps off the internet. She had a whole thing with LaRon, all that crap, whatever. And so to me, she doesn't say anything. And for
She
y'all
don't
to bring
ton.
and for y'all to bring her into this is disrespectful. And I'm pretty sure she has a lot to say. And I really hope that she does come out even on her own platform and speak her piece because to me, y'all are disrespecting her, period. I feel like that. So the receipt queen who is here says, get your shit together. You're making a fool of yourself. Yeah, it don't matter if he spends his nights at home or somewhere else. Ain't you tired of being on the sideline? Dina.
Oh, she quoted the song.
Oh, period. Oh, she. Oh! I can't. Dina.
She quote not that she now she went to Shazam and quote and copied and pasted the lyrics.
Look. Oh, Jesus. Sideline hole. I'm sorry.
Like come on, like let's be real, baby cakes. Like I don't know what it like what just say that it you and then
Mhm.
she went on a press conference my show on my show on my season versus if you watch all of the because I be lurking in the YouTube on this here app on the YouTube app and I see when other Ready to Love cast members they review, the super panels and everything. They say our season. On our season, we did this, and this. Or on our season, I felt this way. But when she went live with them 13 people in them,
I can't.
in that live with 40,000 people on prime time television time, she continuously said, my season, my show, my episode, my this, my that when there's multiple couples on that show.
There
So
is.
instead of it shouldn't be my season or my this or my that. It should be our.
Hour.
And
Hour.
to me, the other cast
Hour
members are
are
giving.
there, here, there, neither. It ain't yours.
It ain't. It ain't. She think
Hour, hour,
she
whatever.
think.
However you say that shit. I know how to spell it
Oh,
from
hold
getting a
on.
text message.
Let me say this real quick. So you have cast members you think are in your camp. Let me remind you really quick.
They not.
They're only there because in the very beginning of the season, OWN tells them to go follow your platform and they tell them to talk to you. You may not know that, or you think they just like me. Oh, they really, really like me. No, ma'am. You know
They
how
don't.
you have a job and people give you like, you have to do this incentive, whatever. It's kind of like that.
Ew.
They're just telling them to go over there. So it's been like that, mama. So you got the numbers, but because someone helped you. So when I say I have no network, no cast, this has been Kamisha, my bootstraps, my hard work. You don't get that. You'll never be that. You will always be a Facebook holder and
A
bought and paid for
sideline
by
hoe.
OWN. Hey,
And she says, I'm not a blogger. I'm not a blogger. But
no,
yet
you'll
she on
never
that
be that,
panel with
mama.
Tyrone.
So I want
Anyway,
to look. This is no shakes, nobody. I don't have no issue with cast members doing their panel. I think whatever. I love it when people take the platform and then they do things with it. I'm my first one to tell them that, but I'm gonna tell y'all everyone this. Y'all didn't understand that even though people are doing that, I started it. I don't care what nobody says. I went back and forth many bloggers about this, but you can go back 3 years. It was Kamisha Reviews, and I can talk that shit all day, cocky or not, because I am that, and will continue to be that, and will continue to stand on that. Y'all be playing in my face. Period. Sorry, had a shot. Too late. Still alive.
And I'm a toast to that. Amen.
Period. Because y'all be playing my face.
yep, I'm a drinky drink to that.
That's not drinking drink. So Tequila says that she gave Maya the heads up that they would do that to her.
Oh yeah,
Message
with another
Patrice.
Ready to Love cast member, and the other cast member, as ditzy as she may be, she did not believe it. And then the trailer popped out. And to this day, if my memory serves me correct, she still not has reached back out to Tequila and said, "You was right, girl. I'm sorry." But that's neither here nor there. But go ahead.
Wow. That was in September. And I can also say that Tequila is correct because my talk was production when she was chosen in the beginning was in September. Again, September to December to really and truly, if you go from September when everything was finalized, filming in October, how is that equate a year? I'm still waiting for that. How does from September to October? That means you really were not supposed to say you was actually together for what? Barely a month. Then you started filming. How does that equate a year? I'll wait. I'll wait. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's
But
that
then,
new math.
She don't even no. Oh yeah, that's new math because don't equivalent to that to girl math because girl math is different.
Mm-mm. No, I said new math.
Oh
That
okay.
math that don't where 2 + 2 = 8.
Oh, that's that Gen Z math. Okay, got it.
so Maya called Chris asking him about being his storyline, and he denied it, saying he wasn't on the show and wasn't with the Facebook lady.
That's how you know you old when you get called a
That's what we
lady.
gonna refer to her from now on. The
I'm
Facebook
like, I
lady.
love that Facebook lady. I'm loving that. I say Facebook holder, but same thing. I love it. Patrice didn't believe me at all. And because
Oh,
people thought that the relationship with Maya and him was so solid, and it came out of nowhere. This
hmm
situation with this whole them being there ever mess came out of nowhere. It wasn't like, oh,
hmm
this whole year, people behind the scenes. No, ma'am. Nobody been talking about this. There's nobody can try to say that you are a Ready to Love cast member from Dallas and that you are a Facebook holder or Facebook lady and that y'all had a relationship and they no, ma'am. Somebody would have said something about that, including y'all too. So no, stop the cap. As much as Chris want to be on TV, be in public, be talked about, there's no way. This whole time you had this secret for a year and didn't say nothing. I don't believe that.
I'm gonna say this. Well, because that Facebook lady posted Christopher and Maya on in
Mm-hmm.
her Facebook group April 22nd, 2024. So if they just started filming of
In October.
October of 2024. I mean, I don't do I mean I deal with numbers all day, but April, May, June, July, August, September, October, that's 7 months. And then y'all have to get y'all storyline together. So that's maybe really 6 months. Um then y'all may have to talk on the phone. So maybe that's maybe 5.5 months. So y'all really only been talking for about 5.5 months. That's probably what y'all would have been able to present on the television, because then it's not like a timeline overlapping, and then we wouldn't have to put sideline whole lyrics in the chat. But that's neither here nor there.
And
You
that's
know,
why I'm
but
the
I don't deal with
receipt
numbers
queen.
all day. I don't deal with numbers and calculations all day. I don't know.
I mean, you keeping it real though, and like I said again, people might say, Kamisha, you should be on a different side is because of the background rate to love. No, I don't, because this heifer has given me issues since I left for a group. I will never respect. I'm gonna say this again. I will never respect somebody who's a grown 48-year-old, 47, whatever it is, over 40, grown ass age, to get upset with somebody who left the group and said, "You didn't even tell me you left." And I'm like,
Why?
"Ma'am, I have my own mom. I don't
My
report to
job lucky I
anybody."
tell them when I leave, okay?
I'm just
Because I
I'm
have
just telling you.
disappeared on a couple and just never went back. So if I'm not gonna tell my job I left, why would I give a fuck about a
So here's
Facebook?
the thing.
That what she told me, child. I
So when they
posted
talked
everybody.
about her being controlling
Mm.
in various
Oh,
chats,
come on, Lee.
in various chats, in various groups, last night and this morning, it reflects in her group, because i.e. front and center me, I got kicked out of both groups because of her controlling ways. She can't take criticism when it's negatively, because then people in the group that she owned, oh, I love your wig. Meanwhile, density is 75%, ain't over 100. Those who know wigs will understand what I just said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
That's
you only
horrible
have the
too.
people in that group that is going to basically blindside you and boost you up, saying, "Oh, you did a great job." Meanwhile, you look like a whole lunatic on my TV screen.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. That whole marking my territory. If you gotta piss on somebody's leg to mark your territory,
Girl,
you
that was
ain't.
weird. Thank you for
Okay,
saying
little
that, Dina.
puppy.
That was weird. I'm not putting my name on your chest. First of all, how old are we? Girl, not check. Do you like me? Yes or no? That's what it's
Well,
giving.
I mean, other people did the same thing because Cisco wrote his name on no girl's chest on Ready to Love. It's body painting. But I mean, and then Charlie wrote her name all over what's his name? Um
She also ridiculous. All both of them ridiculous.
right.
Same thing.
But she didn't say she was marking her territory. And I don't know if y'all caught this or not, but Charlie said, I have my name tattooed. I mean, I have his name tattooed on me. So I wanted him to know what it felt like to have my name on him. But
No,
you out here having babies with other people.
random
Yeah.
strangers from a bar. Let's be realistic. Come on now.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. I did put a poll in the chat. Do you think that Lex and Chris are real?
No.
If you guys can type it, it's on the YouTube
September
chat.
27th to October 15th, I believe. $2,000 a week for 3 weeks.
Yep.
That's ghetto.
That's why I got up there for y'all to see. That's crazy to me.
That is wild too that you went on there to embarrass yourself like that for $6,000.
And miss your kids' graduation.
Shout out to y'all watching on Twitter and YouTube. Uh, repost please. Hashtag Mixed Reviews. Hashtag NeverEverMets. It is what it is. For those who get mad, I hope it hits you. If it doesn't, if it does, I still don't care, because I'm gonna do what I do on here regardless, and I don't care about your opinion. And if you get pissed off about it, DM me or go live. But just know, if you go live and mention my name, please understand I have a lot of time. I will go live and I will demolish. I don't care how old the tea is. It can be 10 years. I will still drop it today. So don't play with me.
And
Thanks.
I second that. You can slide into my DMs like some of these fake Instagram profiles have been doing recently. Slide on into my DMs if you want to. I will make sure that I screenshot it, save it, and I will make sure that the next time that we go live, I will make you Instagram famous with your 2 followers that you currently have. Enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday, because I know I will.
Oh shit. Okay, well, I think I know what that is. Okay, so that's pretty much all I got. Lee, what you got going on for TikTok? What's on your TikTok thing? What's going on?
Oh, I got two. Oh, I didn't drop down from 6 to 2. I have 2 videos that I need to upload, and that's all I got.
Dina, I'm not sure what I know. Dina's kind of going back and trying to figure things out what she want to do for her career. But do you have
Yeah.
anything Or you still just kind of in that mix
I'm
right now?
I'm in purgatory right now.
Okay.
Oh, dang, purgatory is crazy.
So this weekend is Live and Marriage Detroit. So you guys know that drops on Saturday. So I think one of the favorite panels on Sunday when we go live and it gets real crazy. Of course, you already know that me and Christina are already talking. So when that time comes for the pop up, y'all gonna know about it. Well, they'll know about it first, but y'all know about it when it happens live. So Sunday we will be live with hopefully the original players, Lee included, Erica, everybody else. On Sunday. So make sure you guys tune in. The live is already set up already. Hit the reminder bell and get ready for that Sunday. But other than that, I don't have anything else. This was a long and messy live, but good live. And for those who don't like it, again, I don't really care. Period. One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it twisted and don't doubt it. It is